tuning in. I want to welcome y'all to a brand new episode of Show Enough Good Stuff. I am still your host, Sister Bertha Mae Jenkins, or the Eastside Jenkins, and y'all already know the rest. That's right. All right. Now, before we get started with today's topic, I want to send y'all greetings from my church of 65 years. School is about to be in session, and you act like you ain't got no money to get them children their supplies of school clothes, but you got enough money to get your weave and get you some new sneakers, Missionary Baptist Church. That's right. Where the pastor Willie Preston Cleophas, Abraham Lincoln Isaac, Jacob Joseph John Jackson, the 17th resides in the back of the church, still a full-time soldier in the army for the Lord. That's right. All right, children. So school is approaching. Some of these teachers already got, all in the classroom, getting the classrooms ready and everything. Some people got a couple of weeks, like 2 weeks or something like that before it go back and everything like that now. And this is my problem. We talk about this all the time. I'm going to start off by saying if their child failed the school term, you have failed them because it is your responsibility. They bring the work home. You ask for the work. You get them the necessary things that they need to complete their assignment. It's your responsibility to go meet the teacher. You can go to this concert and that concert and go to the lounge and everything like that, do all the things you want to do. You can even take a cruise, but you can't go see the teacher that's across the street from the house. You see what I'm saying? So you know what is your priorities with your child education. And I know we ain't got the best system, but we did that thing back in the day, and you can do it today. That's right. I'm coming in, and I'm coming in hard. Now, some of y'all ain't got the churn, school closing. Sometimes I understand the financial difficulty, but I ain't talking about those that's got the financial difficulties. I'm talking about those that got that $2,000 weave job done, them eyelashes and them nails and your toes done, the newest kicks and your shape up and your car real shiny and stuff like that. They got your little grill in your mouth and gold hanging and diamonds hanging from your neck, but yet you ain't got no money for the children for their school clothes and supplies. I got a problem with that. Yeah, I got a problem with it. And then you ain't got your priorities together. You are what I say, pathetic. That's right. That's what I said, and everything like that. I know y'all get mad. Some of you parents get mad because you think I come down too hard on you. Somebody need to, because some of y'all should have been allowed to repo and deuce. That's what I say, because you ain't got it together. You think this child is some kind of doll, some kind of game to play with and everything like that. And the child ain't about that. You know what I'm saying? You done brought a child into the world. You know what I'm saying? And everything like that, and then you want to act stupid. That go for the mama and the daddy, because some of y'all ain't wrapped too tight. Now some of y'all holding it down for the 2025. Proud of y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all didn't grow it up. And stuff like that. Stop acting so silly because you got a child at state that watch everything you do. You know what I'm saying? These children are human tape recorders and everything like that. So you better be setting the example. And if you don't want no baby from her or no baby from him, then close it up, zip it up. You see what I'm saying? And everything like that there. But you didn't created a child, so you got to participate in every aspect. See, you on the back burner. You still take care of yourself, but the child is in the front. The child is the priority. You know what I'm saying? So you need to be knowing what the child GPA is, and if they know their ABCs and EFGs and HIJ, all that. 2 times 2 and all that. That's your responsibility, because it's a reflection of you as the parent. The teacher get the lesson together. She give the work. She teach it and give it to the child. Child bring it home, and it's your responsibility to make sure they got it. You should know your child weaknesses. Okay, a concerned parent gonna go talk to the teacher. Let's find out what we can do. The teacher give you some resources. They'll help you. They're available, but y'all ain't showing up. But you show up to every cotton picking thing. That's right. And you ain't got the funds for this child so they can look good for the first couple of days of school and everything like that. School was coming up when it got out. It's gonna start back up. It's so silly and everything. Get your priorities together. All right. I think that's enough. I didn't ramble on. I know some of y'all mad and everything like that, but I'm so tired of our children suffering because you foolish, but Big Mama made sure that you had everything you needed and did some. She bent over backwards. Shoot, she put a lien on her house to make sure you had what you had, and you can't even do it for your own children and everything like that. Now, that's the problem I got. So I took care of mine. You dig? They ain't want for nothing. They was respectful too, because I ain't play none of that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all need to do a better job around here running around trying to be gangsters and gangsterettes and all that foolishness and everything and not taking care of your responsibility. You know what I'm saying? And everything like that. Should be arrested. That's what you should be and everything. So I think that I did that because I'm about to get lit and lit again. So I'm going to turn my lit down and everything. But again, this is another episode of Showing Up Good Stuff. Why you ain't got no money for the insurance, school clothes, but apparently it's in the weave in your hair, your eyelashes, in your car, your sneakers, and in your grill. Missionary Baptist Church. That's from my church again. And I want to thank y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed this. You might not like it, but I could care less. Until next time, children.